Hi everyone, welcome back and happy Earth Day. Today I would like to introduce you to a new kitchen tool that I am going to start using. So I have a small confession to make. I'm actually not a very good cook and I have very poor knife skills, and I actually really do not know much about ingredients. I have a small kind of repertoire of recipes that I rotate among, but my skills are pretty limited and my knowledge of ingredients of food, of spices, herbs are really limited. I hope that hasn't changed your mind about following my channel and my cooking shows. What my experience or lack thereof probably tells you is that you don't need to be a master chef to be able to cook and to be able to present your cooking to the public. I'm actually pretty interested in tools, and of course, for cooking specifically, the kitchen tool that I have been talking about is a knife. Well, it's really basic. I've had these knives for a while, but I just never thought it necessary to be using such good knives. The knives that I'm talking about are these Wüsthof, the classic chef knife, and also a paring knife. And I bought these in Germany when I was living there. Master chefs use them, and sometimes I feel a little unworthy maybe. I buy these not because I've tested them, it's because I read reviews and what are the knives that Gordon Ramsay or like Jamie Oliver used. So I think this is one of the knives that a lot of these master chefs use. So I decided that I am going to cook aglio olio today, because you have to slice the garlic, and that's why I thought, okay, maybe I'm going to be able to test the knife by slicing garlic. But I've actually never really sliced garlic properly, and so just right now I watched a YouTube video about how you actually slice garlic. When I bought these knives, I also bought the sharpeners. I have no idea how you use this thing. Well, I hope I didn't just discredit myself, but I'm really just trying to be honest, and I want to show you guys that it's possible to have a cooking show where you just learn on the go, and as you do things and you just get better and better by doing. You don't have to be an expert before you start something. I think that's what I have learned over the last few months with my YouTube channel. I just started shooting and editing, and I think along the way I have gotten better and better, but in the beginning I actually did not even know that I would come this far. This has been a pretty interesting journey of self-discovery and self-improvement for me in terms of my cooking skills, my knife skills, and also just in general makes me want to like keep improving. So I'm going to start prepping now, and I'm going to show you what I can do with my new Wüsthof knife. I think it's pronounced Wüsthof. I haven't really checked out the pronunciation, but I know some German, so I think it's Wüsthof. Okay, I think I do want to show how I unbox the knife. I feel a little heavy-hearted to open this up because I thought this is such a special thing. Anyway, I guess if I want to have that feeling of unboxing this again, I can probably buy it. I'm not sure if you can buy Wüsthof in Malaysia, but if you want to look for a different very good knife tool, they do sell it's filling in Malaysia. I've seen the stores, and there's also global knives. Anyway, if I want a new one, I can always order it online or get friends to bring it back for me from Germany. Okay, so it has a plastic film. So this is a little not so budget. This is not part of the budget clean and green eating necessity, because this knife is actually pretty expensive. A lot of things are actually long-term investments. Even the cheap knives can last very long, but it's also more about your satisfaction when you are cutting with it, and like holding this piece of nice art almost. Think about the people who make them. These are made in Germany, and so there it goes. Film, and Okay, I'm gonna use some text in the back. Feinste Schneidwaren seit 18.014. So the finest knife makers since 1814. Das Familienunternehmen Wüsthof Dreizackwerk in Zollern ist einer der führenden Hersteller von Messern. So basically it says that it's one of the world's leading manufacturers of fine cutlery. Well, I am not translating it myself because there's also the English translation on the side. Sie sind in der Welt bei Hobby- und Profitkochen aus Produkten einzigartiger Qualität bekannt. Oh shit. Like I knew German and I don't know why I'm pronouncing it in like a very American way now. Basically it's saying that Wüsthof knives are very famous among home cooks and professional cooks. Für die Zubereitung der verschiedenen Speisen stehen eine Vielzahl von Haushalts- und Berufsmessern in den unterschiedlichen Kollektionen zur Auswahl. So there's a large array of selection for you to choose from. This is interesting because I just also discovered that my German is so bad now. And it just has this cover on top. And this is the paring knife. Feels really nice to hold. This is the chef's knife. Oh wow, it's really kind of heavy. So this is the 8-inch 20 cm one. And yeah, so it's the classic chef's knife from Wüsthof. Okay, like holding it, I can feel so much difference already between this knife and the one that I regularly use, or like any knife that I've ever used in my entire life. This is cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna start prepping for my aglio olio. So I will be slicing garlic using this for the first time ever. What I learned this morning on YouTube is that so for slicing garlic, first you use the paring knife to kind of remove the, the tips, and then after that you use the chef knife to do the slicing. That's how you use it. Wow, it's so smooth. It's cool, man. So the verdict so far is that yes, the paring knife is really nice to use. We'll put it aside. Saw from the video that the guy actually like took 2 cloves of garlic and like slice them. What I read was that you rest the tip of the knife on the board and you just kind of cut using this part of the knife. We just do one at a time. Oh my god. I want you to see my expression as I'm cutting it because this is really impressive. Like, okay, I don't know if previously my knife skills were just really bad. I have never been able to cut something so smoothly. And look, wow. For making aglio olio, you need sliced garlic like these. I mean, I have sliced them pretty thinly. Like this thin. I am doing this slowly because, again, my knife skills are really poor. But it's almost effortless, Now I will try maybe like 2 cloves together. So this is a real honest look into my prep, because in my videos I normally like fast forward them. That's also my trick of hiding my poor knife skills. So I'm still really afraid of cutting myself, and that's why I do it really slowly. Okay, so I'm done. It's a pretty interesting experience. Yeah, I think everyone should go and get this knife so you can experience it for yourself. And anyway, so this are the garlic slices. There's a lot of them, but you do need a lot of garlic for aglio olio. Now I'm gonna proceed with the rest of the prep. Of course, pasta. I have angel hair only this time, so I'm gonna use angel hair. So the thing with finer pasta is that you know to make sure not to overcook it so that you can still have the al dente. Next, I need to grate some Parmesan, and this is just topping mostly. Of course, olive oil, some Italian parsley,